Hello everyone, my name is Sandeep and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And before I start today's video, a small request: kindly like and subscribe my channel for the latest updates about Dubai real estate. And in this video, I'm going to give you a brief about a brand new launch. A launch of a new master community by one of the top-notch developers in Dubai, SOBHA Realty, and the name of the master community is SOBHA Sanctuary.
Everything begins with motion. Then comes rhythm. Then comes habit. And one day you begin searching for something else. Not distance, not escape, but a place where things feel whole again, within. Coming soon from SOBHA Realty.
So SOBHA Realty, one of the top-notch developer in Dubai, have just announced that they are launching another master community in Dubai, and the name is SOBHA Sanctuary. What we have as an opportunity to buy, we have 4 clusters of townhouses, semi-detached villas and villas. Before I get into the details of pricing, the payment plan and why you should invest here, I would like to give you a brief introduction about SOBHA developers first. SOBHA started as a construction company and they have done some phenomenal work in Dubai. Majority of the villas that you now discuss and talk about in last 20 years in Dubai, be it Arabian Ranches or District 1 and many more, the construction company was SOBHA. So after a successful stint with the construction business, SOBHA decided to try their hands on developments, and so far they have done some marvelous work in developments as well. Currently they have many good projects which is under construction, but they have delivered a fair amount of buildings inside SOBHA Heartland 1. SOBHA Heartland 2 is currently under construction. We have SOBHA Central under construction. We have SOBHA Sea Haven under construction. We have SOBHA Reserve under construction. And now the latest launch, the master community SOBHA Sanctuary, where they are offering us standalone villas, semi-detached villas and townhouses. The good news is they have townhouses. Trust me on this, with the kind of quality SOBHA delivers and the kind of reputation as a company they have, I used to have a lot of questions regarding the townhouses at SOBHA. Majority of the times they launch villas in terms of land-based investments, and their properties, the starting price for a villa is always higher. This is the first time ever SOBHA is doing a townhouse concept or a townhouse project in Dubai, and the pricing is very reasonable with the SOBHA quality, with this developer who is backward integrated, which means they do it everything on their own. No third party vendors. They are the construction company, they are the developers, and guess what? First time ever in Dubai, they're coming up with the townhouses with a starting price of just 4 million dirhams. 3.99 million dirhams precisely. So in SOBHA Sanctuary, we have townhouses starting from 3.99 million dirhams. So far they have launched 4 clusters, the Brooks, the Greens, the Grove, and now the latest, the Villas. The demand is very high and the supply is very limited. We have less than 2,200 units in the entire SOBHA Sanctuary, and we have, as I said, townhouses, semi-detached villas and standalone villas. The price for a townhouse starts at 3.99. The price for a semi-detached 5-bed villa starts at 7.4, and for the standalone villas the pricing starts at 9.5 million dirhams. I believe with the quality of work that SOBHA delivers, with the kind of project that they have right now, with the amenities, with the location, with the layouts, with all those factors which is influencing sales of townhouses and villas at present in Dubai, this will be a great catch. The pricing is very nice, so as the payment plan. Not just SOBHA is offering you a townhouse at the price of just 4 million dirhams, they are offering you the best payment plan in the market as well. So you don't have to pay 80, 90, 100% during construction. You just have to pay 60% during construction and 40% at the time of handover. This is the best payment plan when it comes to townhouses and villas with any other developer. You can compare it with all. Whatever options we have in the market, hands down, this is the best payment plan. You have to pay 60% during construction, 40% at the time of handover, and the handover is scheduled for August 2029. So you have good more than 36 months to pay 60%, and then at the time of handover, if you decide to keep the property, pay 40% and take the handover, take the keys. But if you are an investor in Dubai who is purely investing to maximize the profit, this is the payment plan that you always seek. 60% and flip the property, and whatever the profit, it will be yours. In Dubai, there's no taxes, there's no hidden charges if you are investing and making capital gain, which means pay 60% and whatever the profit will be at the end, in August 29, it will be all yours. So I think this is a dream payment plan for any investor, because primarily we have three types of investors in Dubai: investors who invest for the capital appreciation, investors who invest to create portfolios to generate rental income, and of course the end users. I believe this kind of a payment plan will suit all three types of investor. If you are a capital gain seeker, this is a delightful payment plan. Pay only 60% during construction in 36 months, which means every year you don't have to pay more than 20%. You can easily plan to buy multiple units, and yes, you heard me right. A lot of investors of mine, they're going for the multiple units just because 60-40 payment plan enables them to buy more. It increases your buying potential, your purchasing capacity, and hence instead of buying one, they're going for the multiple units, because at the end of the day they know that they're buying at the base price, and in 3 to 4 years with all the infrastructure boost and all what is happening in Dubai, the prices are going to go higher, and with the limited supply they will be in a position to flip with a huge profit, and hence they are risking it all. I won't call it a risk, it's a calculative risk, but yes, they're putting down more money, they're buying multiple units so that they can maximize their profit at the end of 2029. So if you are somebody who is buying for the capital appreciation, I would strongly recommend you to go for that. Second category will be the people who are buying for the rental portfolios. They are buying multiple units so that they can rent it later on and generate a good rental income. I think this property has a potential to make about 8 to 10% easily, and if you're buying for the rental income, you should also consider that seriously. Traditionally, villas and townhouses are capable to make about 8 to 10%, and I believe in this as well. You will definitely have 8 to 10% rental yield, and if you have multiple properties, yes, you will have always an opportunity to exit with the capital appreciation. Until the time you want to keep the properties, you will have a decent 8 to 10%. So in case you're buying for strictly for the rental income, you want to grow your portfolio and you want to have townhouses and villas, because you know that in townhouses and villas the maintenance charges are less, which means whatever you're making through the rental income, you have to pay less as maintenance and service charges. All of that money that you generate will be yours. That regards, I think it's a beautiful investment. And in the end users. If you are an end user who is looking for a villa or a townhouse in Dubai, this is a no-brainer. This is the best work, kind of a quality that every end user seeks. They want SOBHA quality, a backward integrated developer where you can trust each and everything inside the house. They made it all. There's no third party vendor. They do it all by themselves, and hence the longevity of the property is there. If you buy this house, probably you don't have to think about upgrades for the next 10-15 years. No tile work, no cabinet work, no sanitary work. Everything will be taken care by SOBHA for good 10 to 20 years. For an end user, this is a delightful investment because you're going to have a great lifestyle inside the villa by SOBHA, the townhouse by SOBHA. So as a community offers you a 24/7 resort lifestyle. I'll talk about the amenities later on, but as an end user, you will have a great time here, and especially with this 60-40 payment plan. You might be somebody who already have a villa in Dubai or a townhouse in Dubai. You're living there, you're paying for the mortgage. In spite of that, you still can buy, because 60% is what you have to pay, and at the end of 2029 when the property will be completed, you can always involve a bank for the finance of the remaining 40% to make it easier for yourself. So this payment plan of 60-40 is definitely going to help all three type of investors. Now let's talk more about this project, and for any project the most important thing is the location. So let's start with the location first. SOBHA Sanctuary is located on the periphery of Al Labab Road and probably a 2 minutes drive from Dubai Al Ain Road. So this is well connected. And if I talk about the major milestones, the nearest community to SOBHA Sanctuary will be the Valley by Emaar. If I talk about the big names, the things which attracts investment in Dubai, starting with Al Maktoum Airport, the largest airport in the globe with an operational capacity of 260 million passengers. It is hardly 20 minutes away from Sanctuary. If we talk about the Expo City, which is holding right now maximum exhibitions in Dubai, it is hardly 15 to 20 minutes away from SOBHA Sanctuary. Palm Jebel Ali, the biggest palm, is hardly 25 minutes away. Beautiful beaches and touristic areas such as JBR, Marina, Blue Waters Island, everything falls in a distance of just 30 minutes from SOBHA Sanctuary. The famous downtown where we have Burj Khalifa and Dubai Mall is hardly 30 minutes away, because we have a beautiful Dubai Al Ain highway to connect you from SOBHA Sanctuary to Dubai downtown, and it hardly takes less than 30 minutes. Old Dubai, where we have Terminal 1, 2 and 3, along with the famous Gold Souk, Deira, Naf, Riga, the old Dubai markets, it is hardly 35 minutes away. Dubai Creek Harbour, where we are building the next big thing, Creek Tower, as well as the first AI controlled mall, is also 30 minutes away from Sanctuary. And if I talk about the Global Village, the Miracle Garden, everything falls in a distance of just 20 minutes. So in terms of location, if you want to reach anywhere from Sanctuary, the maximum amount that you're going to spend on road would be 30 minutes. So it is that central. And with the changing dynamics in Dubai, with the migration within Dubai, with the metro expansion, with the Etihad rail, and with the migration of airport from old Dubai towards the south, this location will be a key location in next 4 to 5 years. And I believe this internal drive, the migration within Dubai, the infrastructure boost, is going to impact pricing in this area a lot. And if you're locking any unit right now based on the current price for this location, you're doing a smart move, because in future this location will see a huge improvement in terms of per square footage price. So whatever you're buying right now, consider that as a base price, and from there on there's only one way, that is the profitable way for any investor who's investing there. So if you're choosing in terms of location, this is probably one of the best locations to have townhouse and villa communities in Dubai. You know that we cannot have a villa community inside the city like in the downtown or Business Bay. The ideal spot is always 25 to 30 minutes. And if you see Dubai's landscape, all the big profitable communities, they are at least 25 to 30 minutes away from downtown or JBR or Marina. So we have corridors where we have this high-rise skyscrapers and beautiful communities. And I believe in future SOBHA Sanctuary will be included in top 5 beautiful residential communities in Dubai. So in terms of location, you can go and book a property without any kind of a second thought. You will have it, whatever your aspirations and dreams about your investment. There are people who invested in the adjacent project to that. The next project to this is the Valley, and we have already seen more than 100% capital appreciation already. And I believe with the kind of infrastructure boost, with the quality that SOBHA delivers, with this kind of payment plan, you will definitely make more profit in future compared to the existing options in Dubai in the same neighborhood. And apart from location, what is the second most important thing when people choose to invest in Dubai? Hands down, amenities. This is a community which is loaded with amenities. More than 30 plus amenities are there, and SOBHA is trying something very different here as well. In terms of townhouses, we have a community which is 50% open spaces, which means in this entire project we're gonna have 50% open areas, park, family areas, water bodies. We have different theaters, amphitheaters, we have different zones, the wellness zone, the health zone, the activity zones. So in terms of this entire community, it is a wellness community which offers you a 24/7 lifestyle, which is based on a resort living. More green areas, more open spaces. Imagine 50% of the community is just open spaces, and we have a lagoon which is a 6 kilometers long. We have walking and jogging tracks, we have a cycling track, we have a loop which connects end to end to this community, which means you have all the lifestyle and healthy options within the community. And not to forget, we have 2 schools and a full-fledged hospital inside SOBHA Sanctuary as well. And in future, every day-to-day demand, we have a mall inside, we have a retail center, we have more than 35 plus options in restaurants, we have different activity areas, which means for anything from day to day till the leisure activity, you don't have to move out of your community. And this is the vision by the King of Dubai, that we enable such communities in Dubai where people doesn't have to go out, so that we can manage traffic outside as well for every kind of a need: schooling, hospital, co-curricular activities, the sports based activities, the leisure activities, everything you will get inside the community, so you don't have to move out for anything. So basically, you are buying a lifetime ticket to be inside a 5-star hotel and without paying anything for any extra activity within that. So this is a great thing. It's a great win-win situation for all the investors, for all the end users, that you're buying just once in a lifetime a property by paying the total amount that SOBHA is asking you. Future appreciation growth will be yours, and you can enjoy everything which SOBHA offers within the community absolutely free. So if you're deciding your investment in terms of amenities, I think you will have no questions about that, no objections about that. And you still have questions, please, I have my number on the screen, give me a call and let's talk. Because as I said, we have more than 35 plus amenities, and I would like to discuss each one of that activity or that amenity with you in person. For that, you have to give me a call, or if you're in Dubai, I would request you to please come. Let's have a visit in SOBHA sales office. We have an experience center there, and also SOBHA have displayed this entire model there, so that you should understand the project in a perfect way, and then you can decide whether you invest in this or not. In my recommendation, based on my long career in Dubai, I would highly recommend this place as an investment, as an end use as well. Now in the end, who should invest in SOBHA Sanctuary? I believe all 3 type of investors should invest. If you're looking for a capital appreciation, you're getting the best payment plan, 60/40. You're getting the best quality, backward integrated developer, everything they're doing on their own. You will have a property which will last for 10, 15, 20 years in the market. You can always redo after 20 years and can resell this property. But capital appreciation seeker, I know they are somebody who look to flip at the time of completion, or maximum in 12 months. All you will have to pay is 60% and flip and make huge capital appreciation. And looking at the market right now, with the kind of pricing we have, I'm 100% sure that in future we have a possibility that these properties, townhouses and villas, are going to resell at a price which is close to double. I believe so, and I have my own reasons to believe that. So if you are somebody looking for capital appreciation, you should invest in this, and I'm sure that you will make a huge capital appreciation. Investors buying multiple properties for the rental portfolios, for the rental income. This is a great opportunity. As I said before, rentals typically with the townhouses and villas are between 8 to 10%, and here I believe that you will be able to make 8 to 10% easily, and hence if your goal is to make 8 to 10%, you should go for that. But if you want more, 10, 12, 15% ROI, then give me a call. I have some other projects to offer where you can easily make 12 to 15% on short-term rentals, but not here in this project. And if you are an end user, aspiring to own a property which is kind of the best villas and townhouses in Dubai, go for this. We have schools inside the community, we have hospitals inside the community, we have shopping malls inside the community, we have all the modern infrastructure, the playing fields, the playing activity areas, family corners, siccas, we have lagoon, the walking and jogging loop, we have a cycling track. Everything is there in the community, and I believe as an end user, you always look for a comfort, for ease of living, and SOBHA is providing you the best lifestyle, the best living inside Dubai if you're going for SOBHA Sanctuary. Now I know you still have questions, you want to know more about the project, you want to understand the layouts, the master plan, the master community, how many units are going to be there, and what is the future call, like at what time these properties are going to be delivered.